My son's car is having a problem with the windshield wiper sprayers. So the mist that sprays the windshield to clean crud off when you're driving down the road is not working. We're going to take a look at the reservoir and see if we can see why it's not getting windshield washer fluid to the windshield. And I'll bring you along for the ride. When I push that, it doesn't spray onto the windshield. We're going to need to start by popping the hood. Most vehicles are going to have the hood latch down here by your left leg. When you pull up on that, you can hear a click. Now the primary latch has been released. The secondary latch for hoods is going to be somewhere along the front underneath. In this case, it's right there. You're going to look for something like this, a clear reservoir that would hold liquids. In this case, this is the one we're interested in. Notice that it says washer fluid and it has this diagram on it. Pop that lid off. First thing we want to do is check to see if it's got fluid in it. In this case it does, so the next thing we're going to want to see is why is it not getting to the windshield. I'm going to go cycle it once more. Okay, so now we can see where it's going. I can follow it down. It goes to the bottom of the pump motor, and it's right on the bottom of the reservoir here, and it comes up here, and this is why it's squirting out of here, and it looks like it's supposed to be going onto this. This is separated. It looks like it's supposed to just be a press fit, either that or someone spliced this in the past. I'm going to put this back together and it's sliding right on, but it concerns me that if it goes on that easily, it'll just come off again next time I'm trying to use it. I'm going to dry this off. I'm going to probably put some electrical tape over it just to try to keep the two together. I'm going to top this reservoir off again and then put the lid on it so I don't risk dropping something in there. In the wintertime when you're driving around the freeways, if the conditions are right, you're going to end up getting splashed on your windshield, in which case you need to be able to wash it off to keep your visibility going. That's why in those conditions, the ability to clean your windshield becomes very important. There are some, in the worst case scenario, if you can't do this, take a squirt bottle with you, roll down your window and squirt it out. But this is a lot better. I'm going to dry off the hose, the joint, and then tape it, and then we'll see if that will hold the pressure. All right, the electrical tape on this hose that likes to pop off didn't work very well. So I went to the auto parts store. We're going to try some little clamps. I'm not sure if they're the right size or not, but at least that way it's got a mechanical hold on the hoses, and I've got better odds of it sealing. Smallest clamps they had will pop the hose joint off because it comes off so easily. With a pair of pliers, we're going to pinch this open. With pliers, I'm going to slide it down to this joint and let it go. And hopefully that adds some retention here. And then I'll put the other one on the upper joint, move it back there, press it on as far as I can. Now I'll spread the clamp out. You can see it's loose here. Yeah, that's hardly even any tension. This may not even be enough to do it. And this was the smallest one they had. But we're going to try it because the next shot's going to be glue. Let's test it. And it looks like it's spraying through and the joint's holding because it's getting onto the windshield now. Now remember, stepsons, you're not done until you've cleaned up. This appears to be holding for now. If it quits spraying on the windshield, we know where to look for the problem and we can try another Band-Aid fix if we need to. So hopefully you're learning there are repairs that you can figure out how you can do on your car, like this one, or like checking and filling oil, or checking a tire pressure. So if you are growing up and your dad's not in your daily life, then I invite you to go to maptomanhood.org. You can download this guide, which will help you learn some of the lessons and identify some of the skills that are going to be most helpful to you growing up if your dad's not there to help you learn some of these lessons. Always remember, you can still succeed even though your dad may not be in your daily life. And you do have a dad that loves you, because I love you. And I will see you on the next video.